Good morning. Happy New Year's Eve day to you. How are you? Hi. Hello. I have been busy. In case you didn't know, my name is Opal. We use things like tarot, Lenormand, oracle, osteomancy, astrology, hermetics, alchemy, any esoteric source in order to illuminate the path to the higher self. Welcome. Hi. It's been a busy last few days. And here we are, just like it was but a moment ago, the beginning of 2025. And at least here in the States, on our very basic calendar system, it's the new year for us. For you, it may not yet be. But if it is for you, Happy New Year's Eve day. Hi. We have much to discuss. Much. So, hi Alien Ant 97, how are you? Yes, 'tis indeed. I kind of wanted to go over, I have some notes somewhere about some of my years, right? What they were about, what they're supposed to be according to astrology. And I thought it was very interesting. But I think 39 is supposed to be an interesting one for me, which is like 6 months away, less than now. So neat. But, man, I've had a crazy couple days. So, we made a thing. Kind of. I made a thing. This is the very large prototype for the astrology dice that I'm trying to get together. So instead of just 10 planets like you get on this thing. Okay, very cool. I like this. But there could be more. That's all I'm saying. Which is, man, now that I sit here and think about it, we're very close to 36 symbols. And I think I have a total of 37 to work with. But yeah, I made a very, very, very large planet dice. Okay. Very large. I didn't know that this 20-sided die was gonna be this big. Okay. It's the size of my palm. All right. It's it works. You have to toss it to really shake it up, I guess, because doing this is, it works, but not when you got 3 of these. I have 4 of these total, but only one of these with stickers and stuff. The idea is gonna be, we're expanding the astrology dice. I feel, God, I had only used them for like 2 days and I already feel restricted, right? These can say way more. But they're only in card form. And I love cards, don't get me wrong. But I can do this way faster than I can shuffle a deck. You feel? It's got me thinking about all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Ah, man. But yeah, hence this thing was born. One of several things I hope to have incoming in the upcoming year. But as well with this as an actual system. Okay. Hi, Mocha. Good morning, good afternoon, or evening, or good night, or good midday, good brunch, good very early morning. Fuck, how many more are there? Good mid-morning, good mid-afternoon, good mid-evening, good midnight, good. Just good. All right, glad we got that covered. 4 p.m. Okay, great. Hey, fair enough. I only slept like 5 hours. Not that that's abnormal for me by any means anymore, but you know, God, my back has just been fucked up. Fucked up. I need to like turn my mattress or something. I get like sciatic. I don't know if this is what happened, but anymore doing this work, I'm learning to just, you know, not let the little coincidences just be little coincidences anymore, because I remember exactly when it fucking happened. But I gave myself some, I pinched a nerve, some sciatic, I don't know, not damage, but just something, you know, fucks my back up from time to time. Well, I was bowling. I'm a two-handed bowler. So I was bowling very early in the morning. And at the time, I was still drinking, working nights. So I got off at like 7 a.m. right when the bowling alley opened. But I remember I bowled, and I fucked my back up, and it's been like that ever since. And it usually is not a problem. But sometimes, for like a few days, it's just... Anger in the spine. Yeah, well, I didn't at the time. And now we're here. Mocha, sorry, I'm babbling. You are our only person in queue. What can I do for you, my dear? Oh yeah, speaking of, you're probably gonna want one of these. Oh, sorry for bumping the mic. I gotta figure something else out with this thing. New Year's. We'll deal with that. God, what a crazy day. Last few days have been wild. I was supposed to be here like 2 different days. That did not work out at all. Not in like a bad way at all. It just didn't happen. But we have... Cool, Mocha. Thank you. Perfect, because I figured you would ask for a rune. And if you look here, there's nothing in here. I found out where this thing came from, by the way, which it has kind of a funny story, I think. But there's no runes in here. Why? Who has done this? They live in here now. It's like a little teeny tiny chest. And then this little box thing is super cheap, but they live in here. All right. Oh, you like that? Well, check it out. Here's the one they originally came in. More rectangular, okay? So this is what they came in to begin with. All right. When I ordered them, Happy New Year's to you, Willie Humery. How are you? They came in that box, and not but a day later, I go to this store I've been meaning to go to for a long time. Not ever since I've heard about it, but anyways, we get there, and they sell the same damn box. Same thing, but they sell it in the little cute one, okay? Oh, but the moral to that was I was sitting wondering where did this box come from to begin with? I was like, ah, man, how cool. I like these little things. Wish I could have more of these. Well, here's the next size up. Okay, And then the next size up, there's more. They sell them. They're like little, what are they? I don't know what those dolls are called. The little Russian dolls, you know? Yeah. So I've just been like overloaded by stimuli lately, honestly. On top of that, we will get to your reading, Mocha. I'm so sorry. I have a lot to discuss. Part of it was, though, the runes now live in here, but as well, you'll notice, maybe if you were looking, the runes are a little different now. They're not the same ones, so this is going to be our first test, Mocha. You ready? This is how we shuffle them out. Yeah. Well, you know, they're not huge. I don't know if you heard me talking earlier, but I got some ideas, some things that I want to see that I don't see, so we will just fucking make them. How about that? So now, I don't know if you can see. I love it. They're all flipped over. It just looks like a big old black void to you. So these are some new runes. Okay. I have no clue. We'll discuss what they do here in a moment for us. We can do this. Aesthetic, right? YouTube and AI like that kind of stuff. We're supposed to be cognizant of making sure it's got lighting. Here you go. Now you can see it better. Amazing. Cinematography 101. In case you wanted to learn some shit, this is where you come. Professional film maker overnight. Matter of minutes, few sentences, you're set. Here's your rune. It's already so much better. So it doesn't focus for shit, but you can at least see what the fuck it is. So we have some different runes now. No, you don't need a telescope. But now, just some things maybe to keep in mind. All right, well, I looked this up. This is Othala, I believe. Let's see. Othala? Am I right? Do I know a rune? Fuck, I don't. It's Ingu's. Seed, goals, growth, home, and common sense. That's the overarch for your reading. But before we go further, I just want you all to see some things that I feel, depending on your methods and your level of anal, if you will, obsession, your demand for fucking perfection, if you're like myself, and that's demand for perfection and never getting it. Literally does not matter. Could be perfect and I would still find some fucking thing. There's a weird mark here. It smells funny. Why? You know? Anyways, if you see on the spread cam down here, okay, all of our runes, same size. Every one of them. See me if we're just knocking shit over. Can I get a couple of them? One more maybe. Thumb's not that big. This sounds like Tom Petty, Free Falling. All the same size, you get the idea? Okay? Point is, quite simply, if you put these all in like a blind draw bag, you know, like a Jesus Christ. If you put them all in here, you can't see one of them. Well, now they all feel the same too. Why is this important? Well, in my opinion, for at least something like that, okay, you can get into the semantics of it with the card or whatever, but for something like that, it's very simple to just feel, even with, you know, that being your only sensory, what do you want to call that? Your only sense, right? Your only sense you could use just by touch alone. You could learn what each one is. I don't like that, right? It's kind of like, it would be like seeing what a card is due to its position, but face down. You're only seeing the back of it, but you still already know what it is. I don't know. It just seems icky to me. So, all the runes are the same size now. They're at least a little bit more visible to you, you beautiful, beautiful little peoples. But anyways, Mocha, Ingus, seed, goals, growth, home, common sense. Okay, we're gonna give you a Lenormand, and I think we'll give you a rune, or I'm sorry, not a rune, an oracle card, but a different oracle card, maybe a couple. We'll see. We'll see. Yes. God, when we get free time, you know, while I'm just kind of hanging out, doing whatever, not that I haven't already been blabbing, I got a lot to talk about. I really do. All the time. It's very annoying. I wish I'd shut up. So, 2 cards. Lenormand. Today we get book and anchor, and both reversed. So anchor, all right, this Lenormand is kind of weird, I've learned. Oh, we're missing so much of the card. Oh, right, because of captions, that's why. Here, well, whatever, you can just see him this way. Book, okay, but reversed. All right. As well, anchor, but reversed. All right, Mocha. I'm just off my game completely. I don't have your name on the screen. God, what? Who am I? Who am you? Who are I? Let's get your name on the screen, please. Thank you. So, anchor. Lenormand is kind of weird because anchor, for whatever reason, if I recall correctly here, let's double check, for whatever reason, is more akin to like security and home and like absolute grounding than the home card is in Lenormand, which let me pull it up real quick. This is nonsense, Lenormand. Yes. For starters, no, we needed, what was it? Book, yes. An anchor. This is upright, so it would be solid education. Upright. Let's look at their individual meanings, but anchor in specific is what I want to see. I think it's down here, yeah. Stability, security, which I don't, you know, I guess that's just multi-meaning. But house, home, family, property, comfort, like they are very literally. Hi 585. You are welcome to type !join to get a reading. But anyways, anchor, all right, this is what affects the left card in a Lenormand reading. So the right card affects the left card in these, all right? This is similar in tarot. Who the hell is tarot? So you here take this and apply it to our first card, which is book. This is your learnings. Which number is this? 26? Yeah? Book. Secret. So public, effectively. Public unknowing. no study in our goals, our persistence, and some sense of security. These are blocked, Mocha. Okay? So this would be akin to, don't ask, honestly. Oh boy. We're going to pull you an oracle card, okay? Just in case it's not obvious, this is who we're reading for right now. We're going to grab a different kind of oracle, all right? One sec. I got to get over here. It's pink. This is the Rose Oracle. Okay. By who? I forget. Rebecca Campbell, this lady. The person at the top. How about that? Okay. Remember I said I got a lot to talk about? Well, there's one of them. This is a gift from a friend. And this deck is very interesting to me in its design. I don't know. This person was very clearly being cool, but that's what happens. Okay, the bottom just falls out. Hilarious. One moment, please. One moment. Okay. Everything's fine. So they made this cute little like pentacle triangle box, all right? Very, very adorable. I love it. But, when you go to pick the box up, so grab it. Grab it. Can't even do it from the sides like this. You gotta squeeze the shit out of it like this. All right? Just FYI. Now, you want to know the annoying part about all of this? Why is it like this? Well, I'll show you. It looks cool, but in the book, they teach you to set it like this, right? So when you're looking at it, all right, you set it upright for you, but this is what you would see if I was showing you what I see, right? And then when you draw your card, do you know what you do with it? Do you know? Do you have any idea what you do with it? Can you guess what you do? Anybody in the audience, take a wild stab at where your drawn card goes after you finish off, like, draw a card. Where do you put it? Can you guess? You put the card in the box. That is an excellent guess, Mocha, but incorrect, my dear. We have shuffled over here off screen. Sorry, since you can't see. Here, I'll give you at least the last little bit. It's very important that you see the last bit, what the box is for. You don't want to miss this. Your final shuffle, I already did the dealer cut, just last one. You take the card, you observe the card, you read the card, and then you place it on its little altar. This is what you do with the box. This is why it's shaped this way. I'm not even kidding. I'm sure it's not the only reason, but I very much so guarantee you that our dear sweet friend, what was your name? Rachel Campbell. Okay, I guarantee you, because of people like me, we will get to your card, Mocha. I'm so sorry, we're getting there. Because of people like me, that this author, this this person already saw me coming a mile away. They beep, 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 beep. There's some dickhead out there who will analyze everything. Why is the box shaped like a mountain or an arrowhead? Explain yourself, Rachel Campbell. I can hear him now. Why is it so pointy? Why? Why, Rachel Campbell? Allow me to explain. That's why. She knew people would have this question, so it's like she just was like, oh yeah, you can put a card in there too, by the way. Let me throw that in the book. You know what I mean? Not to throw shade at all, but it's just very funny to make me think that she possibly too had the same question. Why is the box pointing? You know? It looks cool, but how are you? This does not make mathematical sense to me. What do you do with the box? Lightning bolt. It's direct from Zeus, from God, from fucking Yahweh, from whoever you call the all, to deliver us this message. Just for you, Mocha. Okay. Sorry, we're finally there. The Anointed. It says, answer the call. Leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. All right? Ready? Look at this fucking thing. The art on these is wild. Neato. Okay? There's your card. Now let's go read it. It is. It very much so is. Ooh. We had a hider. That was my card from last night, actually. The first card it ever pulled. So, Rachel Campbell, excuse me, Rebecca Campbell. I'm so sorry, Rachel Campbell, whoever you are. I'm sure you're very, very sweet. Your books are amazing. You're doing a great job. You're beautiful. You're lovely. Your family loves you. If you're not here yet, you will be someday. You'll hear this when you need to. Anyways, Rebecca Campbell, we have words to discuss. All right. The way that this book works is, look, check it out. You thought I was talking all this shit, huh? Well, see these little pictures? Okay. These are part of the spreads. All right. Intentional or by design later. Does not matter. Simply curious. Anyways, my one and only real complaint. I know I'm just sitting here having giggle fits with your deck. I want the card back, please. Okay. We did it. Anyways, Anointed. The Anointed. You ready? Wait. Ready? Rose oil. This is all about roses, by the way. The flower. We'll discuss a little more of this because I have some more to talk about on that too. But rose oil has been used to anoint initiates through the ages. Royalty too. This card is here to herald you into an even more powerful expression of what you came here to be and do. It's calling you to step forth into inner freedom. Oh, I'm sorry. Inner queendom and kingdom. To answer the greatest call of your soul and face your true north. To seed even more of what you came here to share. To acknowledge your arrival as the initiate of your life. To shed the external noise that you may have been, that may have been stopping you from being all that you already are. To realize that you've been training for this for a long time, perhaps even lifetimes. Then you get a little soul inquiry that says, how are you being called to step forward and lead? Okay? So, let us discuss several things. this was a gift from my buddy and his wife. Okay? No, not Rebecca Campbell, but it is Rebecca, right? I didn't call. Okay, yes, Rebecca. Well, hi, Mocha. I mean, Mocha, listen, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying, are you surprised anymore? Really? You know? I mean, continue to be shocked, amazed, awed, whatever. But, you know, I've just kind of let it go. I just let it live and have its moment. And I sit here and I go, wow. And I feel all weird inside. Then I go about my fucking day. You know? So, I'm right there with you. I don't know why anymore I expect anything less. Like, it's getting to the point where I'm calling the card that's gonna come out, and then it comes out. It's freaking me the fuck out. But it's cool. It's whatever. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Okay. So these cards, I like them very much, but they were a gift from my buddy and his wife. I didn't have this one. Okay, not this deck. But I did have a different one from the same author and our little wish list thingy, okay? If you will. Not a wish list thingy, it is a wish list. But I wish you guys could see my desk. It's crazy. These lovely souls just happened to have this just chilling, waiting for me when I came to see them the other day. We gotta ban some people, sorry. Bye, bot. It's Alien at 97, it's your turn. Yes, it is. It just became your turn. Congratulations, you win. Hi. What was I saying? Oh, that is a great thing to do, by the way. Medication check, everybody. I can't remember if I took my pill yesterday or not. For a duh. Hi, Elizabeth K. Good morning. Okay. It's Alien Ant 97. I totally forgot what the fuck I was talking about a minute ago. Doesn't matter, we'll get back to it. There are several people in queue. I will shut up and just get the readings done. It's Alien Ant, so you just want general messages about your alignment with just general stuff, it seems. Yes? Do it. Oh yeah, I was trying to explain one of the decks my friends gave me, 3 different decks. One of the decks though that I had my eyeball on was like sitting in my little, wish list or whatever, just waiting there. I had just run into it like not even a week ago. Just saw it and was like, oh, this looks cool. I'll check this out. Like I add a lot of stuff to the wish list just to go look at it later. I don't have time to read every little detail, But anyway, I had this thing and then I go meet up with them, which was a beautiful, cool thing, just the way it worked out. They got to meet my grandma, who was a lovely, lovely human being. But, just cool shit all around. And then I show up and for Christmas, they have this. And one of the decks that I was looking at, that I literally sat here and stared at and was like, oh, this looks cool. Maybe I'll check this out. Well, check it out no longer. You will just have one. How about that? It's just fucking weird. I was explaining to said friend, like, it's just very strange for me to have like a literal human being that I can attribute to like manifestation work in a way, you know, and like the most generic way of me just being like, oh, this looks interesting. And then my friend and his wife are just like, here you go. Check it out. I think you were looking for this thing. You lost, motherfucker. It's right here. It's silly. I didn't at all. It's just, you know, the intention is cool, but all I did was see it, right? And looked at it. I saw the name and was like, all right. And honestly, you want to know what's even fucking weirder? I know about this deck, the one I was looking for, because I was looking for a different deck so I could help somebody else out in finding the deck that they have a single card of the deck. They don't have the rest of the deck. I'm just trying to track down that deck, which I did, by the way, but I ran into that motherfucker on the way. So through helping someone else, I saw something I wanted just to look at some point. I put it in a shopping cart to deal with it later, much later, and here we are. Now it's here. Fucking weird. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, Mocha, where I say, you know, why am I surprised anymore? Why? I'm so grateful that I am, but why? You know, I could just... But why? You know? Anymore people get that feeling, and it sucks because I'm really tempering the inner child in me that's screaming, you know, but public standards don't allow you to just be fucking insane like that usually. So the inner me is screaming, you know, just absolutely laced with stimulants, and his blood, very soul, is a stimulant. You understand? Screaming, but anymore people are like, wah, wah, and I just gotta be like, yeah, it says some weird shit. Anyway, let's do some more. So we need to check something. It's Alien at 97, please. We're gonna just ask the dice for a quick message, please. We get Venus, and what? Venus, Aquarius, 6th house. Okay, ready? Time for learnings. God, I am learning. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to learn the Hebrew alphabet. Okay, this is not like a how smart I am flex. Please do not take it this way. This is simply what I am attempting to do, very haphazardly and poorly, may I add. I'm attempting to learn the Hebrew language, all of the Tree of Life paths, the main principles, their inner workings, every single tarot card's truly extremely detailed history, at least in terms of one system, while all doing that, researching for three other different tarot systems, all to be used simultaneously while learning astrology, while learning Lenormand, which is another 36 cards, as well as all these different oracle decks. There are many, trying to just understand how the world works on a granular but grand, spectacular scale, while as well learning Elder Futhark runes. You know, I'm just surrounded by cheat sheets and words and numbers and letters and pictures and fucking pixels, man. 011001. Just upload me already, please. Just put me inside the computer. Okay? Oh, fuck me. God, that's not even all of it. At all. Like, what the fuck? So, I'm just trying to point out, I'm hopeful that all this wild shit I do here Yeah, sure, yeah. Beeps, boops, I'll take them. I was about to pick this up. We still got to interpret this. I'm trying to remember what the hell all these are, which is why you hear me saying we got to, pull shit up and stuff like that. But I'm hopeful that in doing this, this sparks even just the slightest hint of curiosity in your mind. It makes you go, what does that mean? Like it did to me. And then we ended up here on the internet for you. You don't got to go that far. But, anyways, Lenormand combos is not what we need. We need astrology, please. Yeah, this has changed a lot already. So, our planets list is much bigger now. I should have used our big prototype die. A lot of these are on this list. But not the point. We're looking specifically for Venus. Okay? Venus. Value, love, receive, people, pleasure, settle. We have upright and a reversed. Now, we got yours upright. So, value, love, and receive. Step 2. The astrological sign was Aquarius. Unconventionally, objectively. So this is just a general statement. It's alien and in the 6th house, work and health. So your life. Okay, just to go back over it. All right. This is what we value, love, and receive in the sign of Aquarius. Unconventionally, objectively, literally, what we're doing. We're getting an answer from fucking dice. Is this not unconventional enough to you? Do I have to go deeper still? About your work and health. Okay? So, I'd say we're in alignment. Yes? Any disagreement there? No? Good. Glad we had this talk. I just realized. I feel that. Does she want to talk to us today? At all? Oh, there. Yes. Hi. 1 dot. I like 1 dot. How do you feel about 1 dot? 1 blue dot. So, I don't have any specific questions. Do you just want me to draw 3 cards? Might tell a story, might be 3 different messages. I have no idea. You want me to just draw 3? See what it says? I don't have any nothing comes to mind immediately specific for what you want. And honestly, you just want messages. So, yeah. I don't know why. I feel like we just pull 3 and see what they say. I hope this is okay with you. This is what I'm being told to do. What are you being told to do? Hi, Miss Anne Marie. Angel. Let us see. This is, whoa, you got a card that wants to speak to you. The Ethereal Visions Tarot by, and excuse me, it's the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes, in case you were curious. Very pretty. Final shuffle. Technically, I don't know. I will leave this up. Well, I'm just gonna, yeah. You have a 3rd card, but it's a mystery card. We'll do that one last. Okay? We said 3 cards. We stick to 3 cards. So, you get 9 of Cups. Okay? We will discuss these momentarily. Man. As well, the Hanged Man reversed. Okay? We're going to stop here. Let's talk about these first. We got stuff to discuss here. So, you remember you were kind of told don't ask. You're being tested right now, my friend. You're literally being tested right now. Check this out. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is not the 9 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups. Fucking goober. But they don't change the message too much anyway. So this guy here, our referee, if you will, this is contentment. Okay, this is somebody who is feeling pretty damn and literally feeling pretty damn good about their life. All right, 9 is the number of near completion. All right, but for you and to me, this is truly trying to call out to you any sort of feeling of dissatisfaction with the year. Okay, previous, release it, let it the fuck go. Be like this guy right here. Okay, a lot of people feel like this card, the focus is the smirk, and you know, this version of the art does a bit of a better job to me. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. But if you see their little face, this guy's a little indifferent, which I appreciate. But the point being, a lot of people confuse this with just being kind of like smug. Okay? It's not at all. Reversed, I argue this card is now smug, content. Right? But upright, just like this, it is not. To me, this is purely, we have grown emotionally, substantially. Okay? So, there you go with the Alienet. Alright? Now, just remember your dice, technically, you were kind of told, you know, don't ask. In a way, no need. Effectively. But, now then, your next card. I don't have them on the screen right. So when the Hangman is upright, they are truly the Hangman, right? Literally. Hung from a tree. The reversed 4, right? When they're upright, they're no longer hanged from a tree, hung from a tree, whatever. This is someone standing on top of a tree branch. They are the lookout, right? Literally enlightened. You can see their little halo above their head. This is gaining a new perspective. Okay, this is the card of the scout, the look ahead. This is rising above a situation. Okay. So, you're being left with an additional third card. You were this again, just a gentle reminder. I am just a translator here, okay? The choice to flip this card is completely yours. But I just want to remind you, you were effectively being told not only here, but as well, you know, in general. No need to ask. Put a big old smile on your face, some love in your heart, go outside, enjoy your fucking day. But if you must know, there's a third card for you. If you just must ask, I'm glad. It made me smile too as it came out of my mouth. Hot damn. I love doing this work. See, this is why we have the hug bow. Bam. Do you want this last card? Or you just want to fucking win, just live fancy free? Be a wild child. I'll put this fucker right back. Neither one of us will know. You just type exclamation point join ZZ Zoldy. I love that it's supposed to be ZZZ Oldie, but you see what I did with it. ZZ Zoldy. Yeah, like that. Well done. Thank you. Do you want this last card? It's Alien Ant 97. Again, I have no clue what this card is. You want to see the card, but still brain said no need. No need. Thank you. You release this anticipation from me as well. It's going back exactly where it came from. Okay, just so you can see. I have no idea what it is either, man. There it was. There it went. Ah, man. What a thrill. Ah, man. Seriously, that makes my gives me the jinglies and my jiblies. Anyways, all right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. What a relief. God, I just wonder how many people. Exactly. I wonder how many people are going to see this are going to be so upset. We'll never know. I have no fucking clue what that card was. It's gone. It's gone. Nothing. No identifying marks on these cards. Like, here you go. You want to know what card it was? Well, go buy yourself one of these. Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck by Matt Hughes. There you go. You look through the cards and you pick the one you think it was. You let me know what it said. I cannot wait. Very excited. Anyways, holy shit, there's so many people in the queue. 5 at 5. Are you still with us? It is your turn for a reading if you are still here. 5 at 5. I can't make the at symbol with my hand. No, nothing. 5 at 5. Nothing. Okay. I'm going to assume you're not here. I'm sure some people do not want to sit here and listen to me babble about nothing. No ham assam. I think it's supposed to be like Noah Assam. A1. Are you still here? Yay? Nay? Okay, how about Elizabeth K117? Are you still here? Just us. Elizabeth K117. Yeah, probably. Oh, well, thank you, Elizabeth K117. It's your turn for a reading, my dear. Hi. Almost. Oh, it does work if you type exclamation point. A capital. Wow. Truth be told, RFI? Yes, yes. Everybody's welcome to a reading. I just don't do the long form readings on the stream. That's all. I try to keep stream readings to like 3 cards ish. Right. Just because, obviously, I feel bad. Those people that came through, I need to be quicker about doing my readings, right? But, you know, this is personal, man. Just want to tell you about your stuff. Things, it takes time, you know? But I want to make sure to help as many people as I can, you know? So, Elizabeth K., how can I help you? Yes, but you know, if I've got like if there were a line of 100 people, like it's kind of implied, like, yeah, I'm not going to be spending all day with you, you know? So instead, the readings would be very, you know, rapid fire, quick, not so in depth. But here, in my free time, while we're just hanging out, you know, I'm sorry. Readings take a little while. Not that anybody complained, but still, I just, in general, I'm sorry. Readings take time, you know? I'll get to you, I promise. But if you want it in my free time, then yeah. Also, I'm sorry, but I kind of would like to eat food and pay my rent. So now there's stuff in the shop so people can actually pay me money if they want to in my other free time. Not the point. Current situation read. Sure. We'll just do 2 cards for you, okay? 2 cards. These are probably my favorite questions. No specific details. Oh, fuck. All right. Break up with your boyfriend. I'm sorry. From and friend from past Aquarius moved in. I don't know what's happening to the words. Friend from past Aquarius moved in and me as Scorpio. You got some porn terms in there. I have no idea what this says. Can we just do, Elizabeth K., I'm so sorry you're going through that. I'm just going to ask 2 very generic questions in regard to your question, which still is, you know, is kind of unknown to me, frankly. So no need to elaborate if you don't want to. Not necessary. Let us discuss the energy surrounding your question that you have in your heart, that your little fingies and your phone screen do not wish you to communicate to me. What energy surrounds that question, that situation, and what energy invites us forward from it? Okay. Two cards. Bam. Bam. This is The Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz. By the Wa. Okay, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the energy surrounding the question. This is new material beginnings in health, career, and your physical world. Literally. Things like your routine. Okay? The energy that invites us forward. Well, this is the Page of Cups reversed. Okay? Page of Cups. All right, so our pages, okay? Let me get these on the screen for you. Page of Cuppy, and this guy, bam. Okay, ready? This, obviously, new material beginnings. You know this. This card is almost always pointless. Okay, but I mean, it does serve a purpose, but for me, it is pointless. You already know damn well how you're feeling, right? Hi, Keisha Brewer 5091. How are you? You already know how you're feeling. Okay? So it's just pointless for me, only because I want to know how you're doing, but I can just ask you how you're doing. Hi. How are you? You okay? Good. I'm glad to hear this too from you, Keisha. But you understand what I'm saying? I can just, hey, hi. I can get a read on you very quickly just by your demeanor, the way you speak and carry yourself, all sorts of shit. You don't even need words sometimes, but not the point here. This card is just for you. 'Tis confirmation that we are speaking to you right now, right? I don't want to say proof, but it's literally just hey, how are ya? So we know this. We're looking for new material beginnings. Great. Anyway, at some point, like if I had a line of 100 people, this is the point where I would have already shut up and I wouldn't have even drawn the first card. I would have gone straight to this card. Cool. The energy around that, invite you forward. Let's go. We're not even gonna ask how you're doing, from a card perspective. We're just going straight into the answer. And I just feel that that's a little abrasive, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Is this the first time I finally yell out? My buddies always joke with me in public. They're like, do you ever just go on your stream and say, hey, chat? And no, I don't really say, hey, chat. I kind of just talk at all of you, simultaneously. Is this the first time I get to say, hey, chat? What do you think about just dropping the first card in these readings? Just go to the fucking answer and shut up. I feel like that I don't like that. I rescind my question. I don't like that at all. But tell me your thoughts still. I'm curious to see what you're thinking. Anyways, so we want a new material beginning, and we are in direct conflict with something, okay, that I want to point out. Okay, there are very obvious connections to these two things. All right, this is an earth card and a water card. These two things should work in tandem very well. And yet they are not right now. What is this complete disalignment here? Okay, Elizabeth K. We want new material beginnings, but we have an emotional blockage. So, are we perhaps over-romanticizing something? Have we attempted to be romantic about something somewhere? And it did not go the way that we had planned? Don't know, but these are just your generals, all right? For whatever this is the energy that invites you forward should nothing change, but it is a reminder to you to flip this card upright, which I will be doing, by the way. Okay? So whatever this thing is, all right, I just want you to take a look at this card. All the life, when it's upright, is in the shadow. All right? The thing to come. Not the real thing. This is the inner you, if you will. Okay? You are full of life, full of color. Well, when we do that the opposite way, this is the inner you, but effectively what I like to refer to this as, this is you becoming a shadow of your former self. Okay? Same here, same card. But if you want to take a look at it from this card's perspective, this is the cup of friendship denied. Okay. Effectively. So, that's not specific to your situation, unless it is. I don't know. That seems to happen a lot too. But for you, this asks us to reverse this card. Okay? For me, at least. This is a situation, apparently, things did not go our way. They have not gone our way, or they are, I don't even want to say are not going to go in our way, but I think you get what I'm trying to get at there. I hope, anyway. This should be you on new emotional adventures, married with new material beginnings. All right? Think of this as the Fool in tarot, but now deeply seated into a specific part of the self, the emotions. So this can literally be emotions run wild, okay? But it can also, quite literally, just be the simple fact, spoken fully with this person completely. You talked about it a little bit, but this is, again, rhetorical question for you, okay? But this obviously tells me our new material beginning, not happening, emotions not in alignment with this right now, right? I forget what exactly you said you're going through, I'm sorry. But this is part of your growth through all this, is to flip this card. All right? In some cases, I don't do this for people, but for you, my dear, I cannot let this card stay reversed. So when I say we flip this card, what I'm trying to get across to you, whatever this thing is that you're going through, don't forget you control what lives in this cup. Cup being our feelings. You control your feelings. You and you alone. 100%. In the traditional art of the card, the magic is not in the shadow, okay? But in here, it is the fish in the cup. This is to try to explain to you that sometimes feelings are just irrational. They do not make any logical sense. A fish cannot live in a cup, or at least not very long, right? Not the way the world works. And yet, for whatever reason, in our whimsical fucking mystical lands here, it does. It does work that way in some fantastic way, right? Unexplainable. I don't know. It just does, man. So, this is your invite to flip this fucking card. We say, no, to sad girl card, literally, because pages in tarot are female. Not that it matters, but, you know. We say no to sad girl card. And we flip frown upside down. Yes? Nice generic message. Okay? This doesn't even go into the finer details. I don't think we need to. Do we need to, Elizabeth K? Yes. No sad girl, please. Good. That's the idea. I'm sorry you're going through. What did you say? I think you said a breakup. I'm sorry you're going through that. Truly. But this is for you. You said you wanted a new material beginning. Well, welcome to fucking new material freedom. Abundance of free time. What do you want to do with it? Right? What do you want to learn? Or not learn? What do you know? I don't know. What kind of stuff do you like? You know? What do you want to do? What do you like? What's your favorite color? What's your number? What's your sign? Who you here with? Are you going to be here for a while? These types of questions, you know? ZZZ oldie. If you are still here, it is your turn, my friend. Elizabeth K. But yes, it is an honor the self type of day, it seems like, for you. Meaning, you know, I don't know, eat candy or cake or whatever dessert type thing you like. Just a little bit. Just a little. Oh God. Hi ZZZ oldie. So, my friend, I do not do, allow me to explain, please. Yeah, exactly. Third party stuff is not my bag. Okay. But same two question. Okay. The energy surrounding your question and the energy inviting you forward. Okay. But I don't do the readings of other people's thoughts, feelings, or doings, if you will. Consent, right? Spying, not nice. I don't do that. So, 2 cards instead, if that's okay with you. I hope so. You let me know before I pull them. 2 cards, the energy surrounding your situation, the energy inviting you forward. Let me know if that's okay with you. Elizabeth K., it is my honor to read for you. So thank you, sweetheart. Two cards, ZZZ oldie. Let me know if that works for you. I might put our... Oh, well, that might be confusing. Did I miss a new sub? I guess I did. Forsaken Joey Realm 9 has followed. Hi, thank you. ZZZ oldie. Let me know if you want your 2 cards, my friend. If not, I will move on to our next reading. We're kind of just hanging out on New Year's Eve day, if you can't tell. I don't know if my friend wants us to work in the shop today or what. They have said nothing anyway, so... Oh, well, let's see. They're not feeling very good. Truth be told, thank you for the sub. I see you. ZZZ oldie. I'm gonna guess you changed your mind. We will move on to the next reading. Let me know if you still want your read. The queue is wide open too, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I try not to spam this thing too damn much, but... Oh, okay, you are still here. Well, it's still your turn. Miss Anne-Marie Angel, you will be after ZZZ oldie. ZZZ oldie. Snooze fest. I don't know what all you caught and did not catch. I don't do readings of other people's thinking, feelings, or doings. Alrighty? I can instead offer you 2 cards. The energy around your question, the energy inviting you forward from it. I have already shuffled. Would you like your 2 cards? ZZZ oldie. You are very welcome, my friend. Ah, yes. So, I know we want to know if the girl is cheating, why all this, etc. But, well, my friend, they would tell you what I effectively have already told you. Okay. Honestly, man, this could not be. Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. ZZZ oldie, my friend. So, this is you. King of Swords, all right? Or Pentacles, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Swords. This card doesn't really do it justice, alright? Just understand, please, that this effectively, I want you to take note. See the little asp here? Their little baton of power. This little thing with the globe on their rod of power, their staff of authority. Okay, their asp, etc., etc. Whatever the hell you want to call this thing. Their scepter, the wand, blah fucking blah. You get the point? Take a look at that thing. Does that look like anything this chick is holding by chance? Just maybe. All right. We gotta make these cards big for you. All right. I need you to see this. Okay. This deck's art is not going to serve us. Just take a look, please. All right. I'm gonna flip this over just so you can possibly see a little better. It is hard to make out, but what this king is covered in is vines. Okay. Just growth from the very earth itself, this garden. The path of the pentacles is you as a gardener of life, like literally a gardener, right? You are a craftsman, a tradesman. You bring the spirit into the physical world, all right? That is why that there is a pentacle, or yeah, a pentacle, a pentagram on our pentacle. See it up there? That is spirit manifest. All right. Why is this important? So this guy, our king, is who is responsible for the communication of the entire kingdom of you. All right. This is not that it matters, truly, but in tarot, the king is just the guy. That is your top dog you go to bitch about the kingdom. This motherfucker right here. This is you right now. A little easier to tell in my opinion on the actual card. See, if you look, all right, we've got just growth everywhere in this card. Flowers, vines, just roots. What looks like weird little black patches, okay? Like grapes almost. They are soil. They are deep, dark, rich soil. That is how grounded this king is. All right, this is like the earth of earth, MFer right here. Okay, as far as dudes go. All right, this guy, this is you unearthed, not rooted, not clear in our literal relationship with the physical world as we know it. Okay. As well, the energy inviting you forward. This is the part you're not gonna like. The only person that has these answers, well, this person. I'm assuming you can figure out who that is in your life. This person is surrounded by growth. You're literally your world. This is the card of Mother Gaia, just to keep this nice and short for you. Okay? The only person to ask that question to is your girlfriend. Okay? But I want you to take note of those cards. This is rather important. I don't know how long you guys have been together, but to see literally the king of earth being invited to the fucking Mother Earth card tells me this is a very strong connection. So, in the interest of not doing something that we may regret in the future, that is why I cannot tell you what they are thinking, feeling, doing. And that is why you must definitely, please, speak to them. In the interest of maintaining your relationship, if that is your current desire, but as well in the interest of obtaining information that you clearly, desperately need. in order to remain comfortable with the self, situation, and surrounding. Okay? Make sure that our unseated king is unseated for a reason before we flip the whole kingdom on its head. Okay? I did another little mini spread here for you. We get Uranus, Pisces, third house. Okay? I'm going to make these not so big. Maybe. Okay, put those away. Your little astrology die thing. We got Uranus, breakthrough, free. Okay, upright, was it? Yeah, sure was. And then we got Pisces, breakthrough, spiritually, intuitively, in our communication and our thinking. Not really what I would call a breakthrough, but you are being asked to make a breakthrough. That is for certain. ZZZ, oldie. Let me know if you have questions. Okay? You're welcome. That is, man, that is the first time I think ever in my reading of tarot that I've gotten two people literally with matching pieces of art, for Christ's sake. That alone tells me how important this bond is at bare minimum to you. That's what you view this as. Just that alone tells me to make very certain. Are you trying to marry this person, man? What's going on over there? Because that's the kind of energy that sends out to me. That's what I get from that. Like, we're trying to wife this motherfucker. This is the long game with this one. Yeah, listen. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your life or nothing like that. Just be very careful with that. Make sure the thoughts you're having, you better have damn good reason for having them. That's all I want to put that as. Otherwise, do not allow yourself to spiral into the destruction of your own relationship due to insecurity. Especially one as beautiful as that. Okay? All due respect. Just saying what I see. Miss Anne Marie Angel, it is your turn, my dear. A general vibe check. Yes, you may. Yes, you may. With who? Who? Nobody says anything to me. Why? Fine. I like this much, much more. Oh, this is one of the things I wanted to bitch about. Rune makers, whoever you people are, you companies, you individuals, whoever you are out there, stop making your runes like 1 3/4 inches, maybe, wide, tall, height, width, all right? Why? Stop this. Make these motherfuckers like 2 or 3 inches. All right? Bigger. Just a bit. Okay? This is adorable. I love this. But just so you all can see, okay, here's one version of a miniature. Oh, truth be told, our T1, did you type exclamation point join? Make sure you did so you have a place in line. This is a miniature. One miniature, all right? Here's another miniature. Okay. Miniature of the miniatures. All right, these are tarot cards, so we're very clear. As well, though, all right, just so you get an idea for scale, this isn't even a full-size tarot card. All right, you have already given us the miniature version. Okay, we got this one. We've got even smaller than this one. Okay, they're cool. I am so thankful for it. All right. However, just saying, some of us do work on little itty bitty screens, and we have to already shrink ourselves more. And then you give me this to work with. Okay, so now it's all blurry, and I gotta wait because you couldn't make it big. Why do you hate me so much? Just make bigger ones, please. Ha, Miss Anne-Marie Angel, this is your rune, by the way, in case you couldn't figure that out. I still haven't found the runes I'm looking for. Okay, I love the other ones because they're made out of actual crystal. They're very cool. I love them, but those are mine just to read with in private, right? Almost, truth be told, you were 2 more characters over, exclamation point. This size though, usable, yes, usable, 100%, way better in person. I need like double this for the stream. Just to put it even into more perspective, right? Here's an oracle card. Okay, I'm not saying I need this thing this fucking big. I'm just saying I need the big version of this. This is not the standard version. I'm sorry. I know it is right now, but it's not. It's not. It's just plain and simple. Cheap to make, sure, yeah. Not enough interest in the runes, I get that. But dude, just make them bigger. Make them bigger. All right? I'm just saying, just make them fucking bigger. Truth be told, you still have an I in front of your word join. I know you're in the queue. Yeah, it's really just us. There's not a million people trying to join or nothing, but still. We'll talk about this more. Your rune, Miss Anne-Marie Angel. Tiwa's the God tier, okay? And that's T-Y-R, not T-I-E-R. Justice, leadership, logic, and battle. See? Simple as that. Shuffle it away. Bam. Fuck yeah. I love that. Okay. I know who we're working with now. Well, we're going to pull you an oracle card, and then we'll read some stuff to you. Okay? I still got to talk about the rock shop, a bunch of stuff. Things have gotten wild over here, like almost overnight. It's pretty crazy. And just wild to me, really. Probably nobody else, but they're wild to me. Communication, 4-1. We get the Hierophant in Tarot, but 41 in our Oracle is the 3rd house. Comunicado. Communication. The birds. I get this card a lot. I mean a lot. All right? Miss Anne-Marie Angel, make sure that you get the deck size that is appropriate for your hands. This is the smaller version of those. This I find much more enjoyable to shuffle and use when I'm not so concerned about the art. But for the purposes of the stream, you guys get the the big versions of stuff. When I'm just doing my stuff, I'm usually using the little stuff, you know, because most of the time I'm doing it out in public, whatever. Anyway, communication, third house, action. Check the lines of communication and your thinking process. First, repair any actual technical glitches, loose wires, computer or phone problems. Then take this metaphor a step further and look at how your messages are sent and received. Make sure you understand what was intended in a letter or mail you received. Ask other people what they heard you say in an exchange. When in doubt, ask for more information and repair any miscommunication. Challenge. Chatter is not the same as communication. Sibling or sibling-like rivalry can challenge you to grow in small doses, but don't let it distract you from self-direction. Stay on target. Your gift. We are all siblings in the eye of spirit. Let that sink in. Being asked to communicate clearly, differently, properly, I don't know. I have no idea. Something. This could just be overall the way that we, you know, communicate with our very world, the way you interact with it. But most oftentimes, I find my birds cards are literally just about this, whatever things we are literally doing, like saying what we are commenting on actively. To make sure we are clear, pretty much. Truth be told, RFI. Hi. I don't think we ever actually got you in the queue. We sure did not. You tried your hardest, but you will not be the first nor the last that has difficulty joining the reading queue, sadly. It is what it is. Sorry. I wish I could, like, integrate a little button. Someday maybe I'll have my own website where I host this, you know? But for now, I don't have the kind of fucking traffic on a personal website that YouTube does. So here we are. But truth be told, what kind of reading? You said what? No. Miss Anne-Marie Angel said vibe check. Your reading is what? What is your reading for? Hi. You're next. Cool, me too. Fuck yeah, let's party. What kind of reading would you like? Do you have anything in mind? Or you're welcome, Miss Anne-Marie Angel. I got lost. I have a bunch of stuff over here. If you just need some daily stuff, I like to do a daily vibe check. Okay? I like to do a friendship toast. I like to do mind, body, soul. A lot of people like the pillow talk spread. I like to do a thinking, feeling, doing spread. Just 3 cards, nothing crazy. Otherwise, I can pull you an oracle card, no questions asked, as well as a rune. We can pull you a Lenormand pull if you want. I've got a few different oracle decks for just generic stuff if you want. We can do yes and no's with the 8-ball or the osteomancy bones. The bone throwing bones. The bone magic bone throwing bones. What? What would you like? A general read. A general read. Okay. We're just gonna do thinking, feeling, doing for you. No questions, really. Just a generic statement for you, okay? Queue is empty. It's just us. We're hanging out. You're going to be listening to me babble for a while, very likely. 3 cards. Thinking, feeling, doing. Oh, well, aren't you just the cheeriest, chipper new friend to walk through the door today? Cool. You having a good day, man? Seems like you're having a good day. Man, girl, friend, sorry, figure of speech. Man, person, friend, fellow human being. How was your day? Because it seems like it's a pretty damn good day. But, we still got some stuff to discuss here. Okay? This isn't even me, this is just your day. Your thoughts, all right? You are being very, very clear in your communication, my friend. I kind of want to look some stuff up here, if you'll indulge me while we're slow here. God, we've already been here almost 2 hours. What the fuck happened? Okay, this is the King of Swords. We are still learning some peoples. I have a big giant book down here that you can't see. Okay. Big giant, okay. Excuse me. Sorry, Mrs. Friend, woman. Very strong, powerful. Yeah, you know. I never know what to call females. I'm sorry. My love, my dear. Even that is fucking sexist sometimes, I'm told. So, hi, friend. Hi, hello. Even though this says King of Swords, okay, you can ignore this completely. That's not why I called you man. It's just truly, should I say all the time. Sorry. I just wanted to read a couple things from this real quickly. But let me find it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to read this paragraph to you. I can't read this all to you. I want to, deeply, but I will, that's how I get sued. In his best sense, the King of Swords evokes justice, the card directly beneath the Emperor in the major arcana, okay? When he connects with this trump, the king stands for social justice, wise laws, and above all, a commitment to intellectual honesty and the need to put knowledge into practice. Okay? So, now let's talk about this little weirdo. Air sign. Okay? You will notice at the very tip top of this guy's little throne, dragonfly, butterfly, I think it's dragonfly, I forget. But just an air sign, okay? Mind, air. This is a clear communicator. There's some more stuff in here I want to read to you. There's something in here that I don't know. I get the feeling you need to hear, and I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to read some stuff to you, okay? The King of Swords is himself a symbol of the fully developed mind. The king must be vigilant lest his mental structure calcify into narrow-mindedness. He must strive to maintain the page's childlike curiosity and mental flexibility. The king, in this case, is someone that's kind of like a scientist, okay? Someone that changes the world by studying it and analyzing it and reaching new conclusions about it. This is just our thinking. This, honestly, if you want the one-liner for this, sorry to drag that all out for you, you're just being very clear-headed right now. No better place to be, honestly. If your cards were a Bob Ross painting, it would just be fields and a beautiful sky with some, like a couple clouds here and there. You know what I mean? Hi, X Alchemy. That's just your thinking. just clear skies. Beautiful. Your feeling. This is the card of misfortune. Upright. Okay, this is the part I wanted to talk about, but you need not give me details. This is misfortune. Upright. Okay, well, reverse it. What's it now? Right? For this card to be reversed, it now becomes fortunate. Okay, but the thing to talk about here, misfortune is present. You are choosing to either block it, which is, can be a healthy move. We are choosing to, just be happy with what we got. Enjoy ourselves. Okay? This is in the very physical world of pentacles. This is your health, your wealth, your career, right? Physical things, tangible things. So we may have been feeling a little misfortunate, but as far as right now goes, nah, we deny this. I'm having a good day. That's what this card says to us, okay? Sorry about whatever the other bullshit was, but just like you said, don't take anyone's bullshit today. You don't have to. Okay? Your doings. This is the card, this is, you just came to the barbecue and they said don't bring anything, and you still brought your own plates and your own utensils. You brought your own drinks. You brought your own thing to just share with everybody. You literally have the cup of friendship on display, waiting for anybody to clink the cup. This is new emotional beginnings in your doings. So we are on a new emotional adventure, fueled by passions. We marry these two things in order to compel us forward toward growth. New lovers. Lovers in the sense of can be even friends, not just romantically. New loves, not even just lover. Okay? This is you. Honestly, clear-headed. Shit's going wrong, but we don't fucking care. Who wants to party? Pretty much what your spread says, my dear. Me. I want to party. Can we party? I'm gonna party. This is, well, I can't say what it is. Well, we are all human. My uncle always told me, always think of the number one, and that's you. Yeah, but, we start with us. We start with us. We do not become more of us without the help of others. Not even just people. I can see that. I can absolutely see that. Thank you, truth be told. I just work here. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm not sure if if the person that runs our event center wants me to be there or not today. They said they weren't feeling too good, so I may not have a place to go, do in-person reads. We still have not gotten anybody yet at the actual physical location, just yet. But we still have a lot of advertising that needs to get done. Just things to get done before people really are capable of coming there, knowing we exist. Just little things. We'll get there. Not too concerned. For now, I'm just happy to be sending out the energy at all that, hey, we're advertising, just to the very cosmos of themselves, to deity, to all, to source, to whatever God you want to call it. We're advertising very much so, like, hey, I'm here. Oh, truth be told, I think so, yes. If you go to this thing. Here. Thank you, by the way. I'm pretty sure if you go to that thing, there's a PayPal option. But thank you, you fucking sweetheart. It's almost New Year. And here you are. Being nice. Before the year's even over. You little sweetheart. But yeah, there's a thingy down there. I think it takes PayPal. The whole screen will lose its fucking mind when you do, so you know, we'll know. So, what was I gonna say? Aside from thank you very much. Oh yeah, X Alchemy, you are next. I was gonna say something, but I kind of forgot. X Alchemy, you are next, my friend. I know, that's what I said. I was about to get into a whole mess of other shit because I thought the queue was empty, but here you are. Hi. Hello. Oh yeah. I like this song a lot. Some of these are bangers. Oh, you guys are making me feel all blushy and self-conscious. Thank you. You're very sweet. X Alchemy, may I ask about your journey pursuing managing comics in Japan next year? You're working to grow to journey into online school in Japan, but they are possibly choosing their best potential students to work with there and their editors. So, yeah, Happy New Year's to you. And you're very welcome for your time. Again, the honor is mine in reading you. Truly it is. I don't know. Man, I cannot explain it. You know, this doesn't come with a paycheck, but this is the paycheck. Getting to do this with you. I don't know how to explain it. Like, if it's like going your whole life and having this button in front of you that you could have pressed at any time, and you like kind of fucked with it here and there, right? But for whatever reason, like midway through your life, you just finally realize, like, man, I can press this button and see it in a whole nother way. And my God, it is enjoyable. In fact, I dare say, I love it. You know? Food, rent, whatever bullshit thing I have to do, all that shit can wait. I want to do this. You know? It's very strange to have that feeling. Like I've had that feeling before, but I thought you only ever get that once. And I've come to find I get it about a lot of things, and I keep getting it. It's like the permanent deja vu, right? I've got a feeling like I've done this before, because I have, but it feels the exact same as it did that time. So we just keep doing it. It's like fine wine. It just gets better and better with time. Anyways, you have some questions about the future, sadly. So I can't do future stuff. All right. Only because you have free will, right? You have the ability to change any outcome I may tell you is happening now, right? Plain and simple. So for that reason, in order, Happy New Year's Eve to you as well, Sinful Pixels. Some people are celebrating their New Year's like right now, I guess. Whoa, look at it go. Thank you so much to someone for their $5 donation. You sweethearts. I hope you saw your fireworks. They're very fun. So, alchemy, at its root, it kind of seems like we're just wanting some guidance, but you would get the same kind of questions, my friend. Because so far, the only question is really, you want to know the outcome of all this. Where does next year lead us? Does it lead us to this dream that you have of doing the work with comics, right? That at its core, that's what we want. Okay. Thank you, truth be told. I appreciate you. Damn it, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Fuck. This is why I take ADHD medication. But it's still, it's not the end all be all. What was I just saying? It is truly okay. The donate button is there, not because it is a necessity, just there, that's all. I appreciate you greatly. You helped me survive, so, keep the dream alive. Anyways, what was I saying? Your question at its core, alchemy, okay? You're completely fine. Your question at its core truly relates to where this goes. So I think you're going to be better served, in my opinion, by kind of like a career spread, okay? And let me explain myself. Oh no, I need their daily career. I got this little compendium thing. It's just a bunch of different spreads for career, because career stuff is kind of strange. I know this is not necessarily career per se, kind of maybe it is, but just passion in general, okay? Typically what our careers are due to sometimes our passion, so hence I make this connection. Anyways, I like the idea of doing this very first spread for you though, okay? The 3 questions: what's in my hands right now? What's fueling or consuming the work, and what shape am I taking through the labor? So these 3 is what I would suggest. This gives you notice our notes down here. If the raw ore is weak, raw ore being first question, okay? As well, if the flame is overwhelming, or if the blade is dull, this gives us areas to work on. Okay, I think this is your spread. It says career, I know, but work with me, man. All right, I'm sorry, I'm not fucking perfect. What do you want from me? A free reading? Fine. Would this one work for you? There's some delay in chat, so sorry, I know that. If this works for you, we will ask the questions above my shawled biny head is what I was about to say. My bald shiny head is what I was supposed to say. Cool, let's do that. 3 questions, 3 cards. Ready? I am. My favorite part. Oh, get the popcorn. He's gonna do the shuffle thing and pull the card stuff and say words. You get 3 shuffles. And only 3 splits. Ready? Ooh. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Check it out. What's in my hands right now? The Empress. Okay? This is Mother Earth personified. This is the nurturing mother. I mean, literally the mother of mothers as far as human beings are concerned. Okay? From a biological perspective, not necessarily spiritual. If you don't want to, I'm not trying to shit on anybody's spiritual stuff here, but as far as we are concerned, space made us, space made Earth, Earth made us. Okay? Pretty much. That's like the mom of moms for us to a degree. For us specifically. Anyways, this is what's in your hand right now. The world. I would argue this would be a representative of you, but just now as a dude, as a chick, what the fuck ever. Doesn't matter. Okay? Just imagine, you've heard of the Midas touch, right? Everything you touch turns to gold. Where this person walks, okay? Forests just spring up behind them. I'm talking full of fruit, just fucking life. Just by their very footsteps, the presence of them alone is life-giving. You understand? You literally hold the world in your hands right now. That's what this card is trying to tell you. And then we get the card of victory, the parade. Okay? What's fueling or consuming the work? The active life force. This, truly, I only have but one word for this card, and it is just victory. For a reason. But this is also, for you, the support of family, friends, your efforts as a whole. Okay? Your activities, the way you handle things, do your things, right? This is not only just support of the self, a positive outlook in matters. Wands are our passions. These are directly related a lot to work stuff, okay? Wands, that is, specifically, again, due to that passion. If it's something you are passionate about, usually, like I say, just the way the world works, it kind of, in some way, becomes your job, right? Just saying. But this is support, like I say. Just imagine this as a parade. You hold the wreath, right? The victory wreath. You got one on your head and on your stick. Your wand, your stick. Your stick, man. The stick. Get the fucking stick. Cast the spell with the stick. Say the weird words and wiggle the stick. You know how this works, man. Anyways, the parade here is just your reminder that this is also society. Okay? A one-man parade is pretty fucking boring. A little egotistical, right? You got a whole town celebrating you up here, effectively. Okay? Hence why I say it is victory. This is the slow ride when shit's just going all right. Okay? Now, that's what fuels or consumes the work. To a degree, we can argue just the shadow side of that. It did not show up to us reversed, but the shadow side of that is ego. Okay? Not saying that you have one. Everybody has one. It's just when it's overinflated, it's a problem. You need ego to survive, period. So don't let anyone take that away from you. But at the same token, just make sure, being full of oneself, make sure you can cash the check your mouth writes. You know what I mean? That's all. That is all. Your last card. Now, this one is rather interesting for me. So, this is the card of misfortune. Okay? But there's more to it. That is just the key word. Alright? What shape am I taking through this labor? Just the one-liner, single word for this card, misfortune. Okay? There's more to it. Take a look at what is actually happening here. These two figures, okay? Man and wife. Alright? Husband and wife. I don't know why I said man and wife. Whatever. These people, okay? They've had their asses kicked, clearly. They're out in the cold. One of them doesn't even have no shoes, right? on the chick. This guy's missing a shoe. Times are not so great. But they are leaving. You notice this? They are walking away from somewhere, something, right? See if I can get this to focus. That something is behind them, the Five of Pentacles. What is the Five? Okay. The Five is the Hierophant. This is structure. Okay, this is like, think of the Hierophant as the Pope, like the mega church leader, all right? Whatever religion, take your pick, I don't fucking care. The mega church leader, that asshole, that's the Hierophant, the one that tells you how to live your religion, all your rules, what books you're allowed to read for your fucking practice, what's not allowed, blah fucking blah. Rules, structure, order, okay? But from an authority figure, one that is, they consider themselves to be next to no one but God, all right? Just the rules, man. You're leaving that. You leave this behind in this card. The Five Pentacles in the window, the stained glass window, that's the church you're leaving, man. Okay? You were leaving that shit behind. Come hell or high water, shoes or no shoes, you leave this place. Okay? That's the shape you take through doing what you're doing. That's how things are going. Okay? Do you know what happens next in the Pentacles path? Do you know? Do you know who Goblox is? I will tell you who Goblox is. The next step after that. Through having lost everything, we gain the ability to do anything effectively. Charity is the next card. The needy becomes the one who gives. Okay? Not done at 5, right? That is but one small step, the walk away from a misfortunate situation. I don't want to go any further into that whatsoever, just to be very clear. You know more than enough about that, I am certain, so I don't need to talk about it. So I won't. You're welcome. I'm getting kind of hungry. Let us give this back to you. Boop. And boop. Man. I was fine, and then like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I became so hungry. What did you do to me, Alchemy? I did your reading, and all of a sudden, I'm starving. Sorry, last 2 years were a struggle for you. You've been closing out on people and things in your life. This is good. I'm glad to hear this. Good. Is anybody else? No, it's just us. Wow. Cool. We did it. That's eight readings. Amazing. I forget how long today do we do the things? Where did I put it? I didn't put it there. Oh, I guess we make a new one. Fine. I just want to see what our actual schedule for the day was, because I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff happening in my brain. It's kind of crazy, but it's just how I function. Insanity. Daily. Yes, we're supposed to stay technically until like 1 o'clock today. Why not? We probably will, just in the amount of time I sit here and blab about stuff. Let's see. There's some stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to necessarily show my thing of it. I want to show the thing. Check it out. Maybe. Can we talk about it here? Yes, we can. Okay, this kind of works. Let me bring this over to the other screen. Bam. This thing. The Tarot of the Bohemians. An absolute key to occult science. So, a few things. We are waiting to see what we actually get in the mail, if it ever comes. But, there is excuse me, a copy of this on a website that I've already purchased it, but it claims to be from 1962, older than I am even. But in this book, okay, they probably don't have much in terms of what you can. Okay, there you go, that'll work. Oh wow, we can go through the whole book. Sick, even better. Can you see this? Can you see what I'm seeing? Golly, look at that. Just on a guess. We can talk about this whole book all we want. Fuck yeah. I don't know that I'm allowed to read it to you. I bet we could, though. It's probably out of the copyright domain. Maybe. Not sure. Doesn't matter. Anyways. This thing, I wanted to actually use. I was hopeful, anyway. Where were we at? 112 had a picture, right? Any of these, okay? These just have even deeper insight into all of our RWS cards, and more specifically, our Pamela Coleman Smith cards. The reason I'm bringing this up to you is solely because this has been known to me for a while. However, the impact it had did not really hit me until like yesterday, honestly. A lot of our art, okay, that we get in the decks that I use here, Rider-Waite-Smith decks, okay, they are not the originals, okay, they're like the close-ish, but not really at all. Not even a little bit. So, this system here, this book, likes to discuss the differences between some cards. It's really deep learning type stuff for the cards that I don't think most people will care about. But this is part of the reason I've been gone for the last few days, was doing a shitload of research. A ton. But a lot of things just kind of started clicking. But the system we use is but one version of it, and it is the newest version of it. Tarot in specific. The Rider-Waite-Smith. Okay, I'm not even sure if I would call it the newest. I think Thoth is technically even newer than that. It does not matter. It is the widely accepted and modernized version of tarot. Okay. A lot of the art on the cards, though, comes from a deck called the Solapusca. Okay. That is the original inspiration for why we have figures in our pip cards. What are pip cards? Well, pip cards are all the numbered cards. That is 2 through 10 of each suit. 2 through 10, not the ace, because the ace has no figure. Just the 2 through the 10. 2, figure, right? Everybody's got a figure. You get the idea. Yes? People. Okay? I think this guy might be this one. Yeah, there's a couple. 3 for this one, yes. Who else? Does every suit have one that does not have a figure? I don't think so. People there, people. Lots of people. So a couple suits don't have a figure on the card, but not the point. The Solabusca was just the inspiration point. What Pamela Coleman Smith, the artist of these cards, used as inspiration to bring us these. So they are very similar. That book gets us back to that kind of basic, okay? So I got that book coming. Somebody supposedly has one originally from 1962. That book usually sells for like $150, and I found a copy for like $54. So I'm curious to see what comes in the mail to know if it's an actual relic, as it claims to be, or if it's a fast mill, or, you know, someone possibly selling something that they don't even know what they've got. I don't know. I'm very curious. We'll find out. But Michaela V. Your message came through with the word "in" attached to it. What can I do for you? Hi. Hey there. How are you? What you doing? Me? Nothing. Just hanging out. Can you see about love? In regard to what, may I ask? My love spreads, all of my stuff is kind of a little different than your stereotypical, I guess. I guess I should say you're typical. What is a typical tarot reader? I don't fucking know. Doesn't matter. For love stuff, I like to do stuff like potential together, okay? Like when it's you and someone else in the room, right? That's in person. But most people that end up here for me are needing perhaps self-love. They need what's blocking love. They need to know their love pattern, to understand their next aligned relationship. This one I tend to use a lot. Okay? I like this song too. But in terms of if you want to know if someone has a crush on you, not something I do, right? Doing any sort of thinking, feeling, or doing of someone else that is not here with us, that cannot speak for themselves, answer these questions as they should, not my bag. So what exactly are you looking for from your love reading, my friend? Well, you know me now. I've been single a while too. Hi, welcome to the club. How are you? You have been single always, I see. So we can, since you haven't really given me much of a question to truly work with, we can just do 2 cards. Okay, you've got something that you were trying to ask, but doesn't seem to be formulated specifically just yet. Maybe we just don't know what we want to ask yet, but we know it's about love. I can work with that. 2 cards, okay? So I don't do future stuff either, okay? Future stuff is unknowable only because you have free will. I can tell you the answer to your question. It may be right, but a butterfly farts. Okay, does one of these. Butterfly farts and changes everything. Right? So 2 cards just in regard to your question about love. 2 cards. Dissatisfaction. The energy surrounding it, as well as the take action card. The stampede. Time to move. Okay. So, you say you have been single always, it would seem. I don't know what is going on there, or if that is exactly what you meant, but not my business, really. You already know this card, though. This is dissatisfaction at its very core. You can literally see what's happening. These are feelings that we want to deny. Okay? We don't like this one bit. Okay? Your next card, I just refer to this as the lightning strike, the energy inviting you forward. Make a change quickly, like right now. Stop talking to me, go outside, talk to a boy or a girl or whatever you like. Okay? Do something different. Like right, and I'm not joking. Turn your phone off. Go meet people right now. Just go somewhere. Go to a park. Go to the local bar. Go to the library. Go anywhere. Effectively, start talking with people. Become sociable. Get a date. Surely is this impossible by choice? Okay, you can still have internet dates, right? So, find a hot babe. I don't know, you play video games? What do you like to do to meet people? You know? Do that. And then now I'm gonna imagine, you said you've been single a while. I'm gonna imagine during that time you have encountered people, but perhaps just no love opportunity has presented itself. Make sure we've got love in the heart, number one, so we have some to share. But we gotta start here and then send love out. But we also gotta share our brain thinks and our heart feels, you know? Not that you're not, but make sure we are. Well, keep trying. That's literally what this asks you to do right there. Bam. See this dust cloud? You're supposed to be in that. You're already off the card running away. Right? You're welcome. I'm not trying to send you away from my stream, but dead serious, like when we're done, you and me, this thing here, okay? You close your phone, you go fucking do something, like right now. Go talk to someone at Target, the grocery store, fucking I don't know where you like to go. I don't know what kind of people you like. Go to the coffee shop. Go to there's like a dice game, a board game place by me. It's like a big ass bar, but all they do is board games, like D&D stuff, you know. Okay, well, you're just gonna have to do it on the internet then, aren't you? Chat roulette is a thing. Good luck. Bring alcohol wipes for the soul, specifically, if you go there. Anyway, let me give these back to you. I'm gonna put these on the top. We're gonna send you. I have a few pieces of rose quartz. Rose quartz is to not only fill the self with love, but to release it from the self, to send love outwardly, to be openly loving. Okay? I have put 3 pieces of it here. Oh, I see now why everything was back further. I was wondering what the heck happened here. Because you can't see the cards. Duh. We're just gonna scoot Scoot a little bit. There. Now you can see a little better, I hope. You get the idea. Michaela, did you have any questions about your spread before I fully put it back? I put three pieces rose quartz on here for more love, okay? But as well, what fuck, Jesus Christ, you're gonna get fucked up. We're putting our crystal quartz tower on this. I need some intuition from you. I do believe. We're gonna use the imagination. Okay. All these things I put on top of your cards. So whatever this thing is, I've already told you need to be outside being very much so alive, doing stuff. Go play volleyball. Go fucking something. Anything. Okay, make a change, but this is, to me, another part of this. Obviously, we know about this. No one cares. Dissatisfaction. We know you don't like it. This card, though. This is a call to action for you. Do what you can. Do something, right? I know you're trapped in a rural area. Make internet friends. Do what you can with what you've got. Okay? Truly. But, as well, you were asking about next year, if you want to take it from that perspective, whatever that is. Next year, this is kind of a cruel joke on these cards, why I didn't even want to mention it. It's talking about next year, and it's talking about it's about to happen rapidly. Well, no shit. It's the 31st. Thanks. But you can take that to mean, too, some change in your life happening rapidly, soonly, okay? Well, if these are circumstances that are not in your control, all you can do is control the reaction to them, obviously. Ideal? No, but workable, yes. Less of a nightmare for you as well. But you have to choose that, you know? If you want that. Hey, me too. I'm still laid off. I'm still waiting for a job I've been interviewing with repeatedly now for over the course of a month, again, to just make me a job offer if that's what they're gonna do, or tell me to piss off, you know? We're waiting. Who knows? But make sure mailman's here. I don't know if you could hear him. Okay, well, yeah, we gotta make sure we are in alignment with steps to get the hell out of that, yeah? It's been a few months for me. But, again, we are doing what we can with what we got. Why does it say what again? Our subtitles get very confused. I tried to set some local subtitles up, and they're cool. They are much better, but they're not, you know, not what I want them to be, to say the least. I can show them to you, but they're kind of annoying. So no. Rosie Posey, I'm going to assume you meant to type exclamation point join to get a reading from me. And if so, there is no one in the reading queue but you, my dear. What can I do for you? I know there's a slight delay, Rosie Posey. So I'm just giving you time to type. Anything good. Plenty is good. What would you like to be good for you? So, Rosie Posey, 2 cards for you, my dear. The energy surrounding your question. The energy inviting you forward from it. Okay? Yeah? Work for you? I'm smiling because I saw one of your cards on the bottom of the deck, and it was celebration. And it made me smile. Because I was thinking about what kind of cards would it possibly want to show us. So it shows me celebration, the 10 of Cups. What do you get, though? Ah, yes. So. I love these cards. Check it out. No, not him. This one. Yeah. Both pentacles. Your question is entirely about the very real world we live in. 2 pentacle cards for you, Rosie Posey. So, what is your question about, effectively, right? That's the first card. This is the juggler. This is the choice that has not been made yet in the physical world, okay? This guy, all right? They wear the dunce cap, okay? The joker's cap, the jester, if you will, all right? You can see there's some motion in there in the background here, the waves. These are literally the emotions, but you can also view them as kind of like sand dunes, right? But here we are attempting to resolve strength. That this, if we tilt it a bit, becomes the number 8. Yes. Or similar to an hourglass or a Mobius strip, etc. But 8 in our system here, strength. You are trying to obtain that strength by finding the balance. This is juggling. In this case, as it is reversed, okay, this is our things left undone, the balls we have dropped or not even picked up yet. They remain on the floor in some cases, perhaps up in the air indefinitely. Who knows? This is the juggler who juggles another juggler, effectively. Just fucking life. We know this. Okay, Rosie Posey? Yes? Make sense? I hope so. Moving on. The energy inviting you forward from it. You're going to hate this, and I'm sorry, but it makes me chuckle a bit. You are being asked to be patient. You have already planted whatever physical world seeds need be planted, and this can be in matters of career, your health, your things like your routines, your very real physical possessions. This includes people, things you have chosen to be around you, okay? They have already been set in motion the way they need to be set. Now you're being asked to literally stand back and observe. Just wait patiently with curious eyes, mind, and heart, but without the fire of desire. Okay? Do you have any questions? Let me know. Just a reminder, for me at least, 2026 is roughly 12 hours, 28 minutes away. Patience. Maybe you'll get a kiss. Who knows? I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff. Sounds like it's got cooties. Let me know if you have questions, please. Do I believe in curses? I say them all the time, Michaela. Can have a fire of passion without desire. Yes. You can love something without lusting it. Yes? Makes sense, Elizabeth K? It's kind of like, imagine you lost a ring you really, really loved. Are you heartbroken over it? Like, yeah. Is it the end of the world? No. Like, I want this thing. Is, am I going to go to the ends of the earth to get it again? I'll put some effort in, but, it's not required. Passion without the fire of desire was what I said, Elizabeth. That's just lust. That's kind of like love is unexplainable, Elizabeth. Right? Sure, we can monitor chemical levels and, physical reactions and change in just vibration of the room and all sorts of shit. Okay? With love. But in essence, it is unexplainable because its definition varies from person to person to person, ranging from the clinically insane to the infantile. Right? It is just not something that we have a word for it. We have some more words in a book of words that explain those words more. They do not fully encompass all of the inner workings of love. They just cannot ever. The same applies to lust. The exact same principles. Unexplainable things, but yet we want them, and fucking badly, no matter the cost. That is the story of the hero's arc in the tarot. That is, the Odyssey, the Iliad, the whatever, the magnum opus of all this effort is to balance those two things. Love, lust, light, dark. Light, shadow, I should say. You understand? Is it New Year's for you, Anne Marie? Anything 7424. Hi. It's your turn. I hope that all makes sense. God, I feel like I'm just fucking rambling at you, Elizabeth K, but can you have guidance for 2026? Sure. Kind of. So, I don't do future tells? Anything? 7424? Okay. Oh, okay. Just early fireworks. Tell your kiddies it'll be aight. Give them some gabapentin if you got some. Can I have guidance for 2026? Yes. So, I don't do future tells, but I can ask 2 questions. The energy surrounding your question, the energy inviting you forward. Sure can, Elizabeth K. 2 cards. Ah, well. Alrighty, my friend, you ready? We get the King of Cuppos, King Cuppy, Mr. King drinking utensil, King of Cups, yes, and Judamente, Judgment, reversed. So I'm going to skip the first card. We'll get to that in just a minute. All right? It's not as important as the second, in my opinion. Judgment. Let's talk about this card, as I have a newfound appreciation for it. I hope you will not mind. Anything 7424. We're going to flip this upright and just... make this a little big. Oh God. Oh God. Is it gonna stop ever? Okay. Okay, too big. It was funny. I like it, but too big. We need a little room here. Okay, I can work with that. Judgment. All right, man, I really wish... Well, I can deal with that later. I wish I could take everything on the screen away. Hi, Credori, how are you? I wish I could take everything on the screen away and just have this card up. There you go. Anyways, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm live. Hi. I'm running, I guess, a little later today than usual, but yeah, we are, but that's okay. So, this is the energy inviting you forward, but this is upright, okay? Anything 7424? Let's see if I can get the notes to fit in here for you at all. Kinda. You can read the notes there if you're able to later, if you want to. Upright, okay? This is number 20 in the primary Hero's Arc of Tarot, all right? This card... second to last card. All right. This is, think of this as your ticket to enlightenment. The ultimate state of being, nirvana, just bliss, integration of all things, just balance and always just everything you could ever want and more that you didn't even know you wanted or don't even need because you don't want it to begin with. That the whole paradox of that, okay, of just life, right? 2 cards before are figures here with their cute little butts. These are coffins that they are rising from, okay? So I don't know why I'm so dumb. The first time I saw this card, I thought these were like little tables and pews and shit. I really didn't pay too much attention to it. But they are actual coffins these people are rising from. Okay? They're being called back to life effectively from the grave, if you will, from death, quote unquote, the past self that has been laid to rest. They're being called to now a higher purpose, a higher understanding. They're at a crossroads. Okay? This flag, it is innocence, white, surrounded by passion and spirituality, by fire, the red, the crossroads. Okay? This is further growth. All right? Do you answer this calling, this higher purpose, this higher self? Do you answer this calling or not? Is effectively your choice here. These people have when the card is upright. Well, when it is reversed, what do you think that means? This is the call unheard. This is us remaining. The self as we see it now. No changes, no improvements, but no, de-evolution. No negative to it either, but no growth. Just existence, stagnation. So I want to remind you, and telling you all of that, as it is blocked for you going forward should nothing change. This card is here at all, which means, and as well I argue, the simple fact that you have made it to someone such as myself, you have already received the metaphorical call for your awakening in some way. And we have chosen to not participate. Or we do not like the circumstances. Or perhaps it is truly an impossibility. I am not sure. But the fact that this card is here at all means that the upright energy is here, period. It is just blocked right now. This could literally be because we are on the precipice of a brand new year. So your time may not just be right yet, whatever it is time for you to do specifically in matters of the higher self, the best version of you, regarding, that your general 2026 vibe. You're being asked to hear the trumpet call, but not only hear it, now do something about it. Participate. Rise. Okay? So, that is the energy inviting you forward. I skipped the first card because, well, it's, again, I don't know if I don't think you were here for this. The first card, kind of pointless. Doesn't really matter. It's more so about the energy of your question. It's just about how you're feeling, pretty much. And this is the King of Cups. This is the ultimate feeler, effectively. Kings in tarot, these are the communicators for the kingdom. Okay? This guy, effectively, is like the water of water, pretty much. In terms of, well, no, he'd be what? Fire of water, I think. But either way, he's very much so in control of his feelings. Okay, this is a clear definition of understanding our feelings and our intuition. Okay, that's you right now. We want to, either you are this or you want to become this. King Cup. Just a reminder, cups, feelings, emotions, intuition, the inner knowing, ancestral knowledge, stuff like that. The chills you get down the spine, All right. But, like I say, you know this. We already know this. This is the important bit. Remember, it's flipped. So, my question for you is, what are we doing about that? You know? I argue you've received the call, you've heard the sign for whatever that thing is. So what are you doing about it? And if not now, when? When? Don't answer any of these things in chat. To be very clear. Credore, you got engaged? Is that what I fucking read? You have some news for me. You got engaged and got laid off at the same time, and today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I don't want to sing the whole song to you and get sued. So happy birthday, dear Credore. Happy birthday to you. Fireworks. Happy birthday. Yay. Woo. The fireworks go on forever. You're welcome, anything 7424. You're very, very welcome. Oh. I love it. This is what we can do when we have the ability to not show an ad. We can just fucking hang out. I could just let this run all damn day if we wanted to, you know? All day. We'll wait for the next person that wants a reading. Come on in. Oh, well, look at that, Credore. Wouldn't I didn't even, you sly dog. I love this. I'm not turning them off. I'm sorry. If you expected to read these. Michaela, feel free to join the queue again, sure. Can you get a general career reading since you're jobless? I don't really have, well, I do. You're not gonna like the answers. Okay, Credore, I really strongly do not suggest we do career shit for you right now. All right? We can. I just don't think that's a good idea. It's gonna acknowledge a lot of shit you're going through, you know what I mean? It's I'm just saying. All right. Do you have like a specific career thing you want to know? Just because if we ask how's career life going, you know what I mean? You may not get such a nice message. Is that really what you want for your birthday? Please don't make me do that to you on your birthday. You know, please. Can we not do that? Oh, bye with the weddings. That's adorable, but remember, future stuff for me. No. But I can definitely do the energy surrounding your question and inviting you forward from it. I'm happy to do that. I was gonna say we could do this one. This is a little friendship toast. I can do both of these spreads. It is your birthday after all. You are a queen today. Not just today, but you know, especially today. Shore? Polly Shore's here? Now? With you? Is that who you're getting married to? Is this person really Polly Shore? I'm gonna do them both. Yeah. Yes. My hand was already on this deck, so yes. Okay, shuffle time. Hi, how are you? Someday I'll have a desk where I won't have to do this. There will just be enough room for me to just exist and stare at you. I mean, I could shuffle right now, but you can't see what I'm doing, and that's bad. And on top of that, my keyboard's right here. So there's still stuff in the way, you know. It would be better if I could just slide a little, right? And bam, we're at a whole different camera setup, and it just, here we are, do stuff. Okay, your casino cuts. We're gonna do the energy questions first. Hi, Cottage. How are you? Final shuffle. Final cut. 2. 2 cards for you, okay? I'm sorry to laugh. I'm so sorry, Gridori. I fucking can't with these cards sometimes. They got jokes. Got jokes. I think you read, so. Cottage, if I didn't tell you already, sorry, hi. I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm hungry. I kind of forget we've been here 3 hours already, but I kind of don't care. It's almost New Year's. We're just hanging out anyway today. Maybe I don't know. We'll look and see how poor I am. Maybe I'll get food delivered. But Ridori, this, I swear to God, is an answer to all the questions you're asking, honestly. All right? The energy surrounding your question, inner conflict. 5 of Wands, okay? You see this guy right here, just screaming in the background, but just holding up a wand, just doing nothing, yelling, all right? Just fucking screaming and scream. But look at all the topics effectively. I'll imagine each one of these people in the card as different areas of life, okay? You got a lot going on, and they're all vying for your attention, just like I say, inner conflict, okay? These are all in matters of the soul's fire, wants, okay? I think you know. The energy inviting you forward from it, my dear. While this is not, like I say, this is just an answer to all your questions, I argue. The energy inviting you forward for 2026, for the wedding, for career, all of it. This guy, this is the most romantic card in the deck, as far as I'm concerned. This guy right here. Look at this big, giant fucking cup they bring to get you drunk on love. On appreciation for just feeling good. That alone. Happiness for the sake of happiness. This is literally, look at what this person is doing, right? They're coming from the fucking desert to cross the stream. They bow before you to say hello. They greet you with a poem, right? They're adorned with flowers. They smell nice. They talk real purty. Ooh-wee. That kind of energy. Exactly what you're going through. Just a reminder to you to just literally love these moments, even the shitty ones. Okay? I do believe. Let's see if I can get it out. I don't even know if this works. That's not the one. I gotta find it. Oh, it's on cooldown. Fuck. It's a quote from Mr. Rogers. That's the one. No, it's Bob Ross. I'm sorry, not Mr. Rogers. Not the same context, but the same message. Okay? It's like in life. You gotta have a little sadness once in a while so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now. Okay? This is what you are being invited to do. This right here. Okay? Here's your credits music for your fucking read with me, honestly. We can stop here. All right? God, this fucking A. What a beautiful reading. I love this for you. Seriously, this makes me happy. As all fuck. We can stop here, in my opinion. But, you know, it's your birthday. Is there more? You want to keep going? Do we need to? You know? Allow the romantic things to be romantic, my dear. Yeah? Try that. Tell me how you like that. I'm gonna put these away. I feel like I've just blown your mind. That's what I'm saying. That was crazy. But that makes me so happy. I'm sorry you had to lose your job to gain these things, but apparently it's necessary. It would seem, no? Now, I know that is obviously not fucking ideal because weddings are expensive for some people. But still, just inevitably they will incur cost, food, travel, blah, blah. Anyways, you know, sucks you had to lose a thing to gain a thing, but all for a purpose. You're just not supposed to work there right now, that's all. Okay, then yeah, you need a fucking job. Me too, sweetheart. We're working on it. Trying real hard. Trying real hard. 2026 is going to be a very strange year for me because I think I have like actual products to release. You know, like real things that I will sell and send them to you. I don't know. It's going to be weird. It already is weird. It's already weird. Is my phone done being charged? Yes, it is. Finally. Cool. Thank you. Oh. Sweeties. Let's see. Why Thailand, Kridori, may I ask? Any specific reason or no reason? Whoa. Oh, fair enough. I've never been. I want to go too. Maybe not right now, but at some point in my life. Like 5 years, at least. Sometime in there. That'd be cool. I would like that. Someday, maybe. Am I being dumb? Is someone just sitting in the queue waiting for me? Yes, Michaela. It's your turn. Cottage, you're still in there too. Michaela V. What can I do for you? You wanted... Shit, you said. What did you say? You said you wanted another reading regarding how people perceive you, right? I didn't scroll up. My eyeballs was closed. Am I correct? I know I'm right. I know it. So, how people perceive you. We need a different deck. This one. Maybe. Let me think for a second here. I think... Yeah. I think it's going to be an oracle for you. Yeah. Okay. We're going to ask an oracle. Let's see what we get. Oracle or tarot, they will both kind of be similar. We get a little more info from an oracle. This one in particular, being that it has a lot to do with astrology. It's astrology themed, obviously. Star Codes Astro Oracle, being its name by Heather Rowan Robbins. All right. This has some more opportunity to explain itself rather than just give you a figure and a generic explanation. But we might try both, depending on what we get. I have not tried this before, Michaela, so we will see what we get. Oh, God. Okay, it works, in case you were curious. This has a keyword. Please allow me to get to the book to explain it. This is the first time I've ever even seen this card. It is super cool looking. This one, 54-9 in tarot. That is the Hermit. Okay, square, semi-square, the Queen Kunks, or however the hell we say this. The Queen Kunks, the Queen Canucks. This guy. But there's words. Tension. Look at this thing. This is so cool. But it's birds. Looks like birds fighting. You're in a bird fight. Wet bird bath. No. That's just them smashing together, it looks like. Tension. We get the Hermit from this because 5 plus 4, okay, brings us to Hermit Land in tarot. Okay, I'm going to leave this up for you so you can read this while I read the other stuff if you want to. Try that. There you go. Let us read, by the way, this deck. Star Codes Astro Oracle. Heather Rowan Robbins. Let us proceed to read to you some words about you. Square, semi-square, quincunx. I don't know how to say this word. I will need to look that up. You want to learn? We'll learn together right now. How to Say Quincunx by Emma Sang. Emma, tell us. Tell us, Emma. Let's listen. Hold on. Is it an ad? It's probably an ad. That's the one. I spelled it wrong. My bad. Quincunx. Quincunx.
Quincunx.
Quincunx. Yolanda de Quintana.
Quincunx.
please type exclamation point join in the chat and you will get a place in line. Okay? Now we know how to say the word. Anyways, quincunx. Action. Life is a workout. This phase needs juggling, muscle building, and the careful coordination of competing needs. You may feel pulled between one path or another and pushed to make a decision, but with some fancy timing and rhythm, you may be able to do it all. Walking with people who have diverse mindsets, skills, and backgrounds can be challenging, but in the long run, these collaborations prove most productive and enriching. Find points of ease, the few things everybody agrees on already, and build out from there. Honor difference and expand. Let this situation become a mandala created by the interlacing elements that at a first glance may not look like they go together. These apparently clashing pieces can round each other out and create a beautiful symbol of wholeness. Take this image into your psyche and use it as a pattern for interaction. The challenge here, this is a workout of body, mind, and spirit, and workouts can be tiring. The gift, take this opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. When you can resolve internal conflicts, it is easier to resolve external ones. Hey, Michaela? Yolanda, you had a space between your exclamation point and the word join, and it will not work. It'll let you know when it's joined fully. You just gotta make sure to type it correctly. Okay? Tension is what people see, Michaela. Too much stress. The Hermit would invite you to stretch your social muscles. Go outside. That's all. Okay? Cottage. You are next. Yo, to you. Hi. Cottage. You want to know what you should work on? Like what life area, I'm assuming. I'm sure your list of what's is very long. So, you're really looking more so for like life path read, Cottage, which is a much longer read than I would be willing to do on the stream. So, that type of stuff becomes private reading, like 30-minute, hour-long session type stuff. So, if you really want that, you'll have to book that with me, which you can do at this place, okay, in the little shop. But the stream, I like to keep these to like 3 to 5 cards, okay, quicker reads. You just want generic energy inviting forward effectively. Well, again, yes, we can ask, but to get the real answers requires a much different, bigger spread. Not something that, you know, is typically done on stream. So, we're going to do the Wild Unknowns Tarot. Okay. Kim Grant. Two cards. It's okay. You're not bad at framing questions. They're just difficult to figure out which ones to ask, that's all. As well, you know, just constraints imposed by me even about the way things operate here in the interest of serving as many people as I can in the span of a few hours, you know? So, I'm just doing the energy, inviting you forward, and the energy surrounding the question. But questions flipped, okay? First one, second. Anyways, as 2026 is not here yet, okay? We're still a little bit ways away from me, but I don't know about you. But funny enough, for now, this asks you 10 pentacles, okay? Asks you please to allow yourself to see the magic in all things. Okay, we will discuss. But I love this because that is the generic ass meaning of it. You get the further, the deeper stuff I don't really get to cover too often. You specifically called out the self-improvement aspect, please. Did you not? You sure did. I see it on the screen. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the Tree of Life. Here is your self-improvement calling right now. Are you familiar with the Tree of Life? Cottage country. Furthermore, are you familiar specifically with the Kabbalistic Tree of Life as you see it here? These cards, I'm going to pull the actual card if I can find it. Place your bets. Is it at the top or the bottom? I'm going to go with middle. Dead middle. I'm looking for the 10 of Pentacles. We're encroaching the middle. Okay, we're still in the middle. We're going, okay, we're kind of getting away from the middle here. Things aren't looking so great for the middle. Oh, it was the middle. You see this? A little easier to see on the actual card. Okay? The 6 pentacles at the top, the 4 at the bottom. If you were to connect the dots, give me a moment, please. They make like a little Y, right? So connect these 4 dots, starting from here out, and then this one to these 2. And then at the very tippy top, think of it like a big bush. All right, we got some free time. See what I mean? This is why spiritual stuff immediately turns into, I have to explain more. We need more time than, you know, what I'd like to do really, at least on stream. Not trying to complain. I'm just demonstrating this is what happens. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and then 1. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Meh, 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 meh. All right. This is what we're looking at in the Pentacles. This is known as the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. This is where I'm going to stop. Not because I don't want to share more with you, but you're asking about literally your spiritual improvement, your enhancement, your exploration, development, studies. Okay. This card comes back to us blocked. All right? Comes back to us blocked initially, but for a reason. Because we don't know what this is. So this is your homework now. You need to look up the Kabbalistic. I think I'm probably spelling it wrong. Kabbalistic. That. Look up that. All right. Start doing the research on this. Learn it, understand it, and then begin to implement it, for it has everything to do with your spirituality of the self. You want to really get into some shit, this is where you do it. But like I say, that is where that conversation ends, and we just go back to the basic meaning of the card. All right? Now that you've seen the underlying architecture, here's just the face value of the card. This, okay, I want you to take note of two different forms of art here. Where is the 10th pentacle? Way in there. This is the integration, okay, of the spirit and the physical. All right? The pentacle, pentagram, the star, that's a representation of us. 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, the soul in the middle, right? So, this is someone who would, let me just read the notes to you, shall I? This is sensing the magic which resides in the ordinary, the beauty and potential hidden in the material things around us, the light at the end of the tunnel. 10 in tarot is completion. Obviously, this is blocked because it's not done yet. We don't even know what the fuck the tree is yet, right? How can you possibly attain this further level you're after when we have not exhausted all of our information just yet available to us? Duh, it's blocked. Why wouldn't it be? And now, by way of coming here, you know about a thing that can be used to help further your enlightenment. The entire point and purpose of this whole channel. Hi. Hey. How you doing? You wanted to know how the fuck to get there? There's how you get there. Start there. And really understand all of it. Because that's like life's work shit right there. So have fun. I'm working on it myself right now. So, the energy surrounding your question, we know this already. The Hierophant. No, who cares? Just take note. The only reason this is important, this pair, you get the most religious figure card and the whole damn deck when you bring up your spirituality. This is the mega church leader. Early versions and myself revert to this asshole as the Pope. This is structure, authority, rules, societal implications, okay, standards, laws, restriction, the loss of self through devotion to another, as well as ego, blah, blah, blah. You get it. Yes? I hope so. Hi, Shadow Darkest. Thank you for the follow. How are you? You got questions, Cottage? Let me know. Yolanda Quintana, 7554. Are you still here? Your Twitch went kabloom. Yeah, that's what happens when people do stuff. Fuck yeah. Let me know what you find, Cottage. I'm waiting on some books right now that talk about some of this stuff. I'm still waiting on the funds to get some other books to help me further talk about this stuff. Happy New Year's to you. You're very welcome. Yolanda, it's your turn. Oh, well, Happy New Year's. Hooray. Cottage Country, if you're still here, may I make a recommendation to you? Look up the Chicken Kabbalah by Lanmilo Duquette. You can start there, but use whatever sources you want. I think it's just called that. By that guy. Again, I don't work for these people, but he just has a book that removes a lot of the excess fluff from a lot of esoteric readings. Okay, it's more plain. I would suggest you continue to research further sources of plain English, very frank, interpretations of these meanings, modernized, something much more digestible, and then do the deeper dive later. But you learn however you learn. Okay, that I find that book is a nice kind of middle ground between a little too much detail and not enough, I guess, in a way I'll say. It's not that it's not enough, it's just, the bare minimum, enough to, hey, here it is, don't worry about the fucking finer minutia, we don't care, right? Well, you can do that on your own fucking time. Here's the details, right? It's in there, it's just not, not everything. Shadow Darkest, what kind of book what do you want to know about, my friend? I might have something for you. Yolanda, what kind of question did you have? Can you just pull a card and see what it says? You just want a general card read. Okay. Shadow Darkest, Brockus Brain by Carl Sagan. There's your any book reading. I don't know why, but we ended up here. So you're just getting one of these. No, you're not. No. Let's get you the most detail I can get you from a card. We're going to use even a new deck. Hold, please. Okay. This is the Starseed Oracle. I have no idea what this is going to say. I've never used this deck, except to pull one card for me. It started with an H. What was it? The Holy Grail. I think. Maybe not. Don't know. We're going to learn together. Thank you, Shadow. I tried. You want to see some cool cufflinks? The same person that gave me this deck gave to me. I don't know. Can you see it? There you go. It's neato. I love them. They're fucking red. Okay. Final shuffle. Pull a card for Yolanda. This was the deck that I actually had that was like on my mind that I wanted to buy someday, and then my friend just gave it to me. Like, here you go. Okay. This says Empathic Starseed. Energetic sovereignty. Absorbing what's not yours. This is Stream Beats Anything 7424. You can go buy this one time and download all the music and play it whenever you want if you want to. Okay. There's the art. Here's the words. Empathic Starseed. Energetic sovereignty. Absorbing what's not yours. This is the card of borrowed trouble. It has no number. None of these have a number. I think I am beginning to understand why, None of them have a number, but the book. You find the cards in these, but they're all alphabetical order. Okay? So, mildly to me, annoying. Numbers would have been easier, but whatever. Empathic starseed, let us read. Empathic starseeds are here to shift the world, through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here, thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction. Hi, can attest, Gemini Cancer, highly emotional, reporting in, alcoholic, etc. Or at least I was. Anyways, and depression, or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Borrowed trouble, remember? Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening the load energetically. Don't put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically if you're feeling pressured to keep up to a certain pace. Instead, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Okay? Do whatever you can to take the pressures of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase that you're going through, or simply how you're being called to live your life. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. Sustainably. Wow. Well, I think it had a message for you. What do you think? You're welcome. Jesus Christ. Giving me the people bumps. The pee willies, you know, the oohs. We gotta think for that. Fuck. Try again. Damn it. Somebody with working fingers. There we go. Ah, yay. Cool. Well, I think we can say that this deck works for sure. Crazy. Yeah, there's a butt bow, yes. There's a wow bow. There's bombs for all of them. Alrighty. Let's see. Yolanda, we did you. Shadow, darkest, you are next. I'm glad. Uh-oh. Too many emotes. Sorry, buddy. You are next, Shadow Darkest. What can I do for you? Oh, we've been here 3.5 hours. Yeah, that's probably going to be the last read of the day. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm gonna go eat food. I'm gonna go read books. A book came, actually. Shadow Darkest, think about your question, whatever you're gonna do. I'm sure you're typing it out. I'm gonna go outside, grab a book. Okay, one sec. Okay, we're back. Hi. Just a general, Shadow Darkest. Generals for me will just be a thinking, feeling, doing. The new year for you is here, but we can do something more specific if you want. Otherwise, same thing. Just a general read for the new year. I don't even think we'll do it with tarot. We might use that same deck again. Is that okay with you? Would this bother you? Overall love life. Well, overall love life is rather difficult to do. But we can do like your next aligned relationship. Like this guy. These three. What positive energy are you currently sending out in matters of love? That brings us back to tarot. Works for me. I know these cards. You know, all these other cards. I don't remember all these. Okay. 3 cards. Okay. We get what positive energy are you sending out right now? So, we get internal conflict, weirdly enough, but we will explain, okay? And we get 2 major arcanas, one right after the other. So, big messages. No book came, by the way. I fucking forgot to mention that. Your first card here, our inner conflict, okay? A battle of struggle. But, the part everybody misses about this, okay? Teaming up against a common foe. Cooperative, creative work, okay? People who are isolated from each other, yet work toward common or opposing goals. This is just, they see from you, literally, you're trying. You are trying, fucking through and through, okay? Excellent news for you. Now then, what type of partner this attracts, all right? This is going to be a little weird for you, but this is people who are the ones that are attracted to this. I mean, makes perfect sense. The ones that feel upside down in their life, the ones who feel like they have no purpose. Take a look at the figure on the wheel here. This is the person laying on the couch, man. All right? They got their heads in the clouds. They don't give a shit about life. They could care less. I like to refer to the Wheel of Fortune. This is just life. Literally, it is just change. It is the very essence of taking a breath and exhaling. It is just life. Things just happen. Just does, right? Just what it does. Whether you want it to or not, this wheel spins. Just depends your viewpoint of it. These people are stuck doing that all the time. That's who you would attract. The people that are trying to get back to this. Okay? Duh. Makes sense, right? Your last card. What step can I take to align myself with my next real relationship? So, I'm going to read this to you, okay? This is awareness, consciousness, reason, order, confidence, optimism, intelligence. I'm going to read some more stuff to you here. The path on the tree of life for this card. This is sphere 4, creation, she said. This connects to sphere 6, wholeness, Tiferet. The sun is the sheer joy and delight felt by the creative instinct as it gives birth to its creations. The feeling of satisfaction and well-being following the act of creation. Okay? In terms of your love life, you will flourish in it. However, you must be actively participating in it as well. Yeah, well, there you go. What does the sun do? 'Tis the center of the universe. It provides warmth. In this card, you have the innocent child. You can effectively consider this streaking. In earlier versions of the card, different versions, the horse is blue or kind of like this grayish color, right? It's your emotions, okay? You are riding off with, not even with, but on, okay? You wave this blanket in the air like a picnic blanket. These are your passions. You've seen the white flag of surrender. Here is the red flag of let's fucking party in the sun, naked. Okay. The sunflowers in the background there, that's, I mean, literally life. Sun, this is all about sun for you. You said numerologically, self-esteem and interpretation, self-integration, self-esteem and self-integration. This is what you're being called to do. But your last card, right? Like I say, what step? Illuminate the self further. Okay? So, in matters of love, learn more. What we all have to do, literally. Just go outside, talk to boys, girls, whatever you like. Learn more. Explore yourself more. Explore other people more. Explore your interests more. Illuminate them. Sun friend. Okay? Well, there you go. lessons learned, right? Indeed it is. The queue is closed, friendos. I am going to go ahead and call that a day. I wanted to make sure we got one more stream in before the end of the year at bare minimum. So, to all of you who came today and allowed me to read for you, thank you very much. You honor me. It is my pleasure to read for you. Happy New Year to you when it gets to you. I'm excited for mine. Don't forget to do all your New Year rituals, such as burn your sage or look through your tarot decks. You may have some spreads that are yearly spreads you need to be doing. Don't forget. My name is Opal. We use esoteric sources here to help illuminate the path to the higher self. Things like tarot, Lenormand, oracle, osteomancy, astrology, hermetics, alchemy, etc. I hope you will join me on the next stream, which will be in the next year. Until then, Happy New Year. And, well, bye-bye.